Hello! Welcome back to another game where we terraform Mars. It's called Terraformers. What are we doing today? I don't know. Let's do another impossible difficulty run. We have a couple left here. Expansionist, Ad-Astra, Per-Aspera, Red Path. I say, let's do my favorite thing, which is space stuff. And what I would actually like, what's my actual goal for this one? Well, A, we have to do a bunch of space points by building space projects. Fine. Expectations are utopian plus. And we get a warning that the game is not intended to be played at this high difficulty. And yet here we are. My goal for this one is certainly space. Space. I would love to get Deimos and Phobos colonized, both of them. I think that would be insanely good. I don't mind starting out with a science build. I think that's a stronger start than life. And let's talk here. We've got... Oh, I should have looked at what these choices would have been. +2 happiness. That can be nice. 700 happiness gives us additional projects. Very good. Silicate production. Awesome. Supply station. Very good for exploring. That helps us save a lot of energy. I don't see any silicate around us, so I'm going to go with the happiness one. I think this is a better mid-game choice, but we shall see. And then finally, I don't need any... I have enough to get both of these. There's a quadruple over here. Wow. All right, well, let's place the headquarters here. Let's get a science synergy going, and let's just go to town on science. For that, we're going to need a lot of silicates and nitrates. So let's start exploring. Energy is really important, but again, if we can get the lab, then fine. We don't... Actually, there was tritium offered, so perhaps we should go back and get some of that. Let's keep grabbing labs, and let's get the energy facility and grab some tritium real quick. There might be some more tritium nearby. Getting a little bit of energy would be nice. Robots allows us to expand. And with 2 potential mines nearby, that seems quite worthwhile, actually. Just going to use up a lot of our energy. A mine down here to get titanium first, and then as we get more titanium, we'll get this tritium hooked up. And let's start trading science for energy, because we know that's going to be a problem. I mean, food is nice. It sucks that it's out of a resource we don't have much of. Whoa! A tier 2 leader. 7 science, 7 food, 7 energy. Mine a bunch of resources, and +1 resource. Yeah, let's replace her. She only has 6 more turns, but this is going to give us +1 resources every time we pick a thing. We could also get a lot of tritium. Right, this would give us for 1 energy all the tritium we need for this. Also a ton of titanium. I don't actually need either, but we could go for it. I need silicates. Look at this. Look at this insanity. +1 resource per hint means that I want to explore as much as possible, though. And things that don't have resource hints, I'm going to be more keen. We can square you away back here. I'm going to be more keen to use, like, the satellites, for instance. 1, 2, 3. So these are all 3 away. Let's do this one here because it has nitrates. I'm really trying to get our nitrates up. We could get additional housing. Or we could also get 7 food if we did want to, like, rush to settling another location. I don't think that's important for us right now. I will grab a habitation module. And let's get a science building for additional offers every turn. I need nitrates, and I want to explore places with multiple hints. Here or here. I'll grab the one with the science. Might be helpful, might not be. Also, in terms of biomes, this is -2. Our starting biome's always -1. This is -1. So we're not really happy with anything immediately near us. Let's go ahead and get more science coming in. You can see we're already at +4. I love bus stations. I absolutely love bus stations. They are so powerful, in my opinion. This has nitrates. I don't have enough silicates either, though, right now. So I'm going to go up here for the silicates. 10 food. 10 food. I think we want to use science to get a housing and save 10 food. We already could have got housing from this, but it just makes sense to do it that way, I think. Urban planning. Only 1 expansion now. It used to be 2. Support for every new trade route. That is really good for our build. The amount of buildings... Alright, yeah. Let's go new trade routes give happiness, because that is the goal of this this run. Is to do exactly that. We might grab you. We don't need the bus station yet, right? We don't have anything to build out anywhere. Like, we're just chilling. I do want this. This is far enough away that I'll do the distance scan. I need at least 1 silicate from a search. Again, I could mine using her mining ability. I'd rather get more resources from resource hints. This one has 3 resource hints. Let's go do this one. Potential silicate mine here as well. Water. If this is a place I could settle, I think I would do it and put the bus station there, like, immediately. Instead of, like, expanding this place. Next turn, we'll get someone to move in. Oh. I didn't realize that she brought self-sufficiency. 1 population can have 3 more buildings. So we can make smaller outposts and make them just work. But then you need... I don't know. I don't know that I love that. Our happiness is low and our resource production is low. So both of those combined make me a little nervous. I already have the... Like, science is on lock, so we're good there. Oh, this number feels like it's new. Happiness for robots. Let's get the food synergy. Let's explore this location to see. It is a housing. It means that we have to expand even more, but I think that's worth chasing. It sucks, though, because I have potential happiness. I'm losing out on a bunch of enthusiasm. But I think a new settlement is important. How long on our next scan? 2 turns. So it's going to take 2 turns. I don't love this. New leader. Rural construction being cheaper. Oh, destroying rocks for free. That is really good. Look, but scientific is too important. 1 extra technology offered is incredible. That's like literally what we're all about. We want this building for happiness for our new zone, because it's a science building. And it provides 5 happiness. So I think we need that. Okay, now we need to keep kind of opening up this zone here. Okay, we just got a big food influx. Still, I'm not willing to... I'm really not willing to lose out on placing, but I'm so maxed out. I'm only a couple turns away, but if I buy the thing... Fine, we'll buy it, and now we'll import food. How annoying is that? Can we get more food, though, somehow? All right, more trade routes. Or trade routes for people and robots. Or connections for trade routes. Yeah. This is really what we needed. Because we have 2 robots and 2 people here. So by doing this, this gives us 5 additional locations. And then things like landing pad, we can go after. Let's scan here. Oh, wow. Geothermal. This lava tube settlement, they're going to love it. They're going to love it there. We are losing happiness too fast. Like, not sustainable. No. We need to make new trade routes. That'll make people happy. We now have a bunch of connections that we can do from here. So now if we get offered this project, we can make people happy. Bacterial spreading seems really important to us. We didn't get the good one. I mean, it's time. We have to get either happiness or rural. Oh, trading would be so good. But happiness, that's 4 happiness income. This is 2 happiness income. This is also a robot. Trade routes are going to be very helpful. So let's go ahead. We'll go here. We get a trade route. That gives us a little bit of happiness. That'll allow us to bring in more food. How crazy is that? Is there any nitrates? Or no, silicates? I can't believe how close you were on silicates this whole time. We only got 2 there. We needed 1 more. This is if ever I was gonna lose a run, this certainly feels like it. More energy for stuff. Happiness for food and energy. I mean, take the placements, but it's not really great for us. Let's explore to the north. I want science and silicates. And that will allow me to get more science per turn. We're 1 away from our lava tube. We're going to need a lot of energy when we get there. Here we go. Really low on happiness. There's another trade route, though. Fine by me. We have 4 connections here, so I really think the bus stop has to go there. So we found a city. And we can put the happiness on this side. I usually put it on the right out of habit, but there's more tiles unlocked here. Then we give you 2 connections. And we give you happiness. And I'm still going to go for mines first. Because resources are king. And I guess you are going to get the bus station. Because you have so many connections that you can do, right? Like, that's the big thing here. This is probably a titanium deposit as well. Yep. So we go to here. We go here. We can move this in the future. This is going to cost food and energy. A lot of things I don't have. Can't believe we just got a 10 food income thing. We're going to keep handing out our science just because we have so much of it. Now, this is all closer to explore. This is all far away. I need a lot of silicates. I don't see any big deposits for it. This is a new biome, though, so let's go ahead and break into the new biome. It is super cold. We don't love it. But hey, we got some trade routes now. We're back into the red. We can double a production. I really like the idea of just getting exploration, though. So, what are we going to double? Science, food, and power. So that's 9 things, or 5 things. Probably take the thing that gives us more resources overall. It's a lot of science, but we do have a bacterial spreader ready to go. So, you know. It is what it is. Whoa, volcano! 25. Now, is it ever worth making this fertile zone? It's a lot of atmosphere. It's a little bit of heat. All neighboring becomes rich soil. Like, I feel like we could take this tile, move our rover up, and activate this. And we'd be in a good spot. Let's make sure we keep grabbing happiness, because we need to not lose. Let it pass. We don't need that. Even though space projects are what we need to do, we really haven't been offered too many of them. More projects being offered or food production. I mean, I was really hoping to make this a food production zone. And we have so much water that I'm going to do this. You're going to get this tile. And this can start the microbe spreading. We have enough titanium that we can take a -1 to get this up and running. And then we're so low on power, but we can get our food production started over here with the hope of getting a synergy up in there, I have a little bit left. Research all the projects suggested. I think that actually makes sense for us. Just get a bunch of new cards. At the very least, we can use it for science. It's almost the same as getting 5 science. There is a space project. There's 3 space projects. I'm going to do Eureka again. Look at that. We just filled out our thing. How incredible. We need happiness. We need happiness, like, right now. And forevermore. We need titanium to build things. Let's do some of these close locations. I'm not going to settle this location. What do I actually want to build? Probably not the robots. Though, you know, if I had a ton of titanium, the geothermal would be nice. Even the spa would be nice. We don't have any people living on the planet because we have no food. But hey, I mean, something to talk about. Not many nitrates up here. I do a little scan over there, but not loving this. If I had the titanium, then we could just expand to this lava tube area and just get a little bit more power. I think that makes sense. Then we're going to go after this happiness per space project that we build, because that is going to help really stabilize our big doo-doo problems. We're not going to go after this because it's really high in silicates and we already, you know, need a lot of that stuff. All right, food production. That's something that we have a lot of water on hand. Unless I'm going to get power back, which I can. So let's go grab a power spot. Native Martian bacteria. This is a new... I've never seen this in my life. I've never seen this in my freaking life. Temperature, oxygen. The terraforming requirements are reversed and represent maximum values tolerated. Wow. Temperature and oxygen, but it doesn't care about water. So this isn't a really good spot, because as soon as the oxygen goes up, it'll die. As soon as anything goes up, this will die. We need to go to, like, the South Pole, and, like... it's tricky. Go to the South Pole and seed the bacteria down there. We have science on hand. We can get more projects offered to us. It's really hoping for more technologies, and we can push that as well. Oh, wow. Tritium or science. We have lots of science. Let's throw away our science project and get more scanning. I really want 2 of these. MarsNet's really good, and just more science projects offered, like more technology. I mean, maybe I threw away that project too fast. 5 turns on technologies. We get 2 of them offered to us. I think you gotta go for it. So that's fine. Food's now coming up. Projects are being done in space. We have a little bit of energy on hand. Let's go scan here. We need a place with really low... We need to see what this biome is. We need to, like, do the North and South Pole really hard. As soon as we terraform the planet, things are going to be bad. Kill your darlings. Every 15 projects we sell increases the number of projects proposed. I mean, fine. Life forms and stuff, fine. 2 extra are proposed every turn. Nah, we don't need that. We just need Metropolis and Prospecting Tour. There's more resources and more happiness. We have a lot of projects being proposed, as I'm sure you can see. So, it's really not a big deal. Lava tube. With nitrates, food, and science. It's a cold area, but the oxygen could work for it. One life form will die if it rises. It's 26 turns away, though, so we're fine. Just big wow, right? Let's do a quick scan for power. And then let's pop this biome here. So yeah, see, -2, -2. This is like perfect to put Martian life and just basically forget about it. This is a height up here. I wonder, should we, what should we do? Like, I could do this and then expand one over. It's kind of eating from our junction. Like 3 of these tiles could have been used by it. That's the pain of connecting all of the stuff close by, but hey, that's where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and put this tuber farm here, and I'm going to move it. It's going to take 2 turns in the future when we're ready to actually build the soil factory. There's going to be many turns that go by. The energy is much more important to me right now. So I think that that's fine. We're literally going to have like no energy next term, right? Actually going to do like a habitation module or an overwork. I'm not sure. We don't have very much happiness. In fact, it is dropping fast. Mine's all getting +1 production. 1, 2. 1, 2. I mean, 2 more production is interesting. But not as interesting as just doing the space project. Space project for food, for instance. I can see that going really well for us. This one's for tritium. We could do the tritium one first. We have a lot of titanium on hand, it just so happens. I don't think there's anything that we can explore for 1 power. No. So overwork. You only have 1 population here, and that will give us... Let's look at what this city produces. 3 food. These 5 resources for 5 happiness. Sure. Oh, it looked like it also produced the technologies faster. I don't know. We don't have water coming in very quickly, so we'll just do this. All right. Every unit of tritium you export counts as an extra tritium. That's very good. Selling a project gives happiness. That could save us. Projects like these are both really good as well. And this is not something I'm important on. All right, so science for the sake of science could help us a lot because that's what we're all about. And then getting a discount in regional structures would stack, and that would be really good. Tritium into space is awesome. It helps us do our like space stuff a lot faster. And selling a project could help us not lose. But 10 support is not as good as just getting 5 support every time we do a technology. We're getting 2 offered. I think that this like is not on our core path of how we win. But it is just really powerful for us in general. We could just get this as a happiness structure. I don't want to spend my science right now, but I'm really torn between 2 different science structures. I'll just grab the bus And that way we can pretend I didn't see any of those and move on. If I had 2 science, we could just get our 5 happiness started right away. So let's just go over here and 5 happiness. I mean, we need a lot of it, so happiness and more trade routes. It's pretty powerful for us. Exploration, 4 turns basically either way. Titanium we have lots of, so let's go get tritium and science. A long distance scan. Can we get a new biome? Not really. What a great place for people to live as well, if we just keep exploring to the west here. But for now, let's just go to the happiness zones. Rover Museum is cool, but let's go for tempo instead. We could really use the power. Are you done expanding? Basically, yeah. Because I want to put a happiness building in you. You need to expand probably to this geothermal. I could do that, like, trivially. This, and then this. Now, does this geothermal get cheaper? Because we might just wait till next turn to expand to it. The other thing I was thinking of was getting the spaceport early by now using that bus station to connect down here or over here. Oh, actually, we want it to be adjacent, so maybe we do want it here. Geothermal for power or not? Look, I think we are just going to do geothermal for power. Yeah. Just get it now. Get us out of this power trap that we're in. And then we need power for almost everything. The second thing we need is like I'd say nitrates. So let's just do a long distance scan up here. Get some nitrates. Find some more for the next long distance scan that we unlock. I think we're in an okay spot. Food production, science stuff, robots, and we have a lot of water, so a little bit of terraforming I think would go a long way. It'll really reduce this quickly, though. We're in like negative oxygen zones, so it's like even increasing the oxygen won't help that much, unfortunately. Let's keep picking up nitrate pickups. Let's use our energy to get some more rocks cleared. Review quickly. Things are fine. I want to finish building this space project, but it's at odds with the fact that I need even more energy. And I can't get energy. How sad is that? More connections for every robot. I think science faster might be good. Certainly could do with more housing, more people moving in. Right, we would just destroy this rock. A lot of this is good. A lot of it's good. I think I'm gonna go for more technologies, right? Like, so that's 9 away. I don't know. Let's see if how significant 9 away is after doing this. 5 away. Okay, so I mean it's additive. It's multiplicative. So yeah, we only got half as much reduction on the second one. We're now at like a quarter of the time, as opposed to half of the time that we were before. But I think that's still meaningful. We have to get more science to pace with it. Silicates, tritium. I think tritium is what we need the most of. Even though I want nitrates for my big food project, I really want nitrates. I'm going to go nitrates, and I'm going to go grab more of it. And now, if I had the energy to break this rock, I could do it. But instead, I'm energy poor. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wish I could, though. So, you know, that's fine. I don't think there are any energy pickups on the board right now. No. I don't want to overwork any locations because that might lead to us dying. So let's just kind of break into a new zone over here. More native life! What the frig? I've never seen this in my life. And now I have no energy because I used it all on that scan. Well, I'm a smarty, aren't I? I really want this. You have 3 population and 2 robots. This gives you everything you need. I don't have energy for it, but I mean, it would be good. Oh, heat and radiation. But putting up the heat is the same. Like, this is actually kind of fine. Let's do the space project. Let's get more trade routes. Let's use our exploration to get more happiness on a 4. And I need to overwork someone. I want it to be somebody who makes me, you know, energy. But it's so expensive. That's 15 happiness. What do we get for 15 happiness? 4 energy, you know, I guess it's fine. Or we get the habitation modules. So that's enough to break this rock, move you over, and get a food bonus. This is going to take 2 turns to come online, but we went from 3 to 4, and then it's going to go up further. And let's get the happiness here from robots. And we have a lot of happiness if we can move people in, so we just need a little bit of happiness next turn. Lifeform delivery or food. Let's go for the production. And yeah, more bacterial spreading would be good. More exploration would be good. More housing with robots would be good. More terraforming. I mean, I want a lot of these cards. Let's go for more connections. I need more power. I'm so broke. So you could be put in the South Pole. That's going to give people a lot more happiness before a lot of things die. And then they get sad that the microbes are dying. We need so much power. I can't overwork. Let's get more housing, I guess. And then with the power, I go here and here. We don't have enough power to get this titanium deposit. Data center, no power. Launch pad, we can do that. Expansion hub, we don't have power for that. Happiness dome? We have a lot of resources that could work with that. That's 4 per. That's, like, we're actually not in the, like, we are in the negatives for happiness, but, like, feels like we're kind of coming out of the worst of it, right? So we can go to this crater. We can go to this flat plains. The more resource hints, the better. This is a good place for people to live, so maybe we should explore around this. This will allow us to trade a little bit more. What's next? I don't have enough power to get this tritium deposit. More technologies. Let's see what our new offerings are. Hope. Okay. +1 every 5 new city buildings gives us a hope. And then more research, 1 extra production this turn. Now she also gives us a lot of happiness and comfort of living, but I think hope is just building buildings makes you stronger, right? Like, that's incredible. All right, 20 science, 1 science. When constructing a city building, get a happiness. Love it. It's very expensive. Increasing titanium and stuff, fine. Nitrate, silicates, fine. Animals. 3 less resources to complete new space projects. But I don't really care about the animal stuff. So I'm going to go for the technology. Building a building makes people happy. Water festival. Gained a ton of support for my water. Whenever you get power, tritium, or other. Cool. Let's gain the support for 1 turn. And let's connect to here. Let's move this landing pad. And finally, boom, baby. We got more trade routes. We got more trade routes. How incredible. Let's trade titanium for a power just because we can. 3 connections, don't need it. Science and happiness, don't need that anymore. Don't need it anymore here. Space projects. We need space projects to win, right? So, all right, this is the heating microbe. That one's incredible. What do we want next? More things being offered. Let's stop bringing in that power and start working on this one as well. Can we get enough tritium somewhere from something, somehow? And do we want 2 projects? I mean, more launch pads are good. They just are good. Just put them out here for now. Do we want this titanium thing? Probably. Tritium. It costs too much power to go get a lot of this stuff. I just want to spend 3 power or less. So we'll do this one. Now we can get another project. I guess expansion hub for now. And then that's a mine. Trade routes are not assigned. I don't know how I got another trade route there. Oh yeah, with this one. Put this into space. Let's try finishing this project first. Power to get a bunch of water. I don't want to do that space project. I want to get more projects per turn. I want this to finish next turn. Incredible. Incredible. I need power. Is there something else I can explore for 3 power? No. I could give up how much water? 20 water? No. We'll give a good speech up here, just to save us some power for a turn. And then I'm going to use this to get you. We have a lot of food coming in. We've got a lot of science coming in. We're getting extra happiness for reasons. Things are looking up, I would say, in general. Oh, we can grab this. So what do we need? Food, water, tritium, power. Mostly power. I'm just going to grab this. We should start looking at a new settlement. Where can we put humans, you know? And some heat would be really nice as well. So, great. Let's start bringing in more types of microbes. Do we have 2 microbe spreaders? I thought we had an option for one at one point, but I guess it was just the initial one. Let's explore. Grab more tritium. Whoa, underground frozen oxygen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know what that means. But do you see that? Crimea Major is holding on because that's where we put some of the microbes, and Iona Major, but Amazonas died. Now this is where we want to settle next though. Positive oxygen and 0 heat. Like, actually incredible tiles. I'm also thinking about, like, hey, we do have an expansion hub. If we ever did have power, we might want to go up here, or we might want to do the dormant volcano thing. Both are kind of interesting, I would say. Let's do more tritium into space. Even though I want more trade routes, it just doesn't seem to be possible right away. And let's go ahead and get another person to move in. There we go. That's a bunch of happiness right away. More happiness per turn. We don't have anything coastal, so I don't want that. I'll grab this stuff here. What, we want to keep exploring in this direction. Flat plains. And the other one that was good was over here. But this is even better. You're all filled up, right? Yeah, damn. So, like, this triggered twice. And this triggered 0 times. Because we've only built 2 buildings since then. Pretty sad. But this has triggered 6 times, which is the maximum for 2 cities. So, I mean, we're in a chill spot right now, I would say. So you're about to finish. Let's start working on the heat project. I'm not sure where we'll put it, but I'll definitely put it in this area here because I have 2 cities. It's at -1, which means that if I put it up by 1 in the future, it can go up to the maximum. Though sometimes it's nice to put it in a zone like this just because then you can get like more animals to move in. But certainly our next biggest focus is getting people to move in. Like, that is really important to us. And getting people to move in means founding a city. I'm going to do 2 science for 2 food, just so that we have enough next turn. Guaranteed. Otherwise, we're just going to be picking up projects that we can't play. Yeah, imagine that. Alright, lots of projects that we could potentially play. That's really cool. Let's go over here. Let's found this city. You can just take the happiness from this structure nearby. There is science production happiness here. You can get a connection. There is a 4-way connector in the center. Not sure what we'll use that for. Bunch of science buildings. Tritium production, always interesting. Certainly. Just keep exploring nearby. If the water level comes up, this is going to become a very, very flooded place. Expensive for titanium. Let's go for some exploration. I'm tempted to take like a hit and just expand 2 times up to like here and just like move our exploration center. But it probably makes sense to just go -1 on this aquifer, extract it, and then get a new exploration center here. Honestly, a -1 is not that bad. Especially because this kind of opens up the option for me to do that big explosion. Interesting. Very interesting. Anything else happening right now? I mean, we can hold 16 projects because we're over 700 happiness. Doesn't that sound crazy? It, like, honestly, though, isn't that something crazy? You know, the projects we have. Spaceport University or Cloud Formation Facility. Built on an ocean. Increases several aspects. I mean, fine. That's kind of interesting. I don't think I've used that before. What are you saying? You're a big flat plane. Worth talking about. You could do kelp forests. That's really strong. I love me a kelp forest. It only costs... Why does it cost 26? Is it normally 30 or something? Why does it cost extra? I want nitrates. Oh, I'm bringing in food right now. Yeah, let's just do this. We can still bring in a food, but it's going to be a turn off. So let's actually bring in a nitrate to get that spreader. A mine is fine. And then what? I mean, a power structure in there would make a lot of sense. I don't need like half of these water things. Like, this takes 26 power. Oh, and I can research 4 things. Yeah, I forgot. I just don't need this stuff. I'm just gonna take the 4 science. Where are we in terms of new technologies? Oh, there we go. Speak. Speak loud. Speak friend and enter. That's what it is. Science per turn or power. I mean, power has been demonstrably difficult for us to lock down. Let's keep exploring to the south. Let's keep exploring to the north. That gets us above 700. Very convenient. This area here is good for settling. We could open up a new zone for visibility right here. A couple spots actually, but we can do this one. And yeah, explore. This is a new zone as well. Dormant volcano. Now this is a little bit more interesting to me. Mostly because I have the resources on hand. 50 atmosphere, 10 heat. And the water level is now at 1. Yeah, let's put out our plant spreader. Let's start putting out kelp forests. If we settle in these zones, we actually get food production from that. And then down here, yeah, dormant volcano. $50 atmosphere. I've never done it before, so let's do it. The Titan awakens. Happiness everywhere. I don't, what? All neighboring empty locations will become rich soil locations. Oh, empty. I don't know. I mean, let's do it. And let's see what that ends up doing for us. More trading potential, more power potential. Everything else is trash. And I don't care about this. Look at all the cards we have. It's insane. Deer, we're not ready for that. We'll just take seagrass. That's fine. Ability to build into the water. I love that. Because that's basically what will happen if we put up the water level again. enable this, and we'll put this in our zone here. It's going to make people very happy. Big space mirrors for heat. Soletta in Terraforming Mars parlance. Let's go down here. Lava tube settlement. So, like, does this... This is still a lava tube settlement. Like, so this volcano really might not have done anything for us. Hate to say it. But it sure feels that way. Ocean, cards offered. Lifeform spreading is faster. I mean, we definitely want that in this city, but I don't know what I would get rid of. Some energy production, perhaps? Because you've got a lot of spreading potential already. And in here, you can do more of that. More projects will be offered. And... I can still get projects, man. What the hell? Well, I should have gotten that bus stop. But again, I'm already, like, maxed out. So, what the hell? What I really need is, like, more microbes and stuff. All right, you're a space person. More resources into space make happy. Yes. Yes. Like, I need more spacey things, for sure. I can grow this location. I need power and tritium. Well, that's not going to come in a bundle, unfortunately. I like the idea of putting up the water level. I like the idea of another spreader. May as well go to here. Get some water to come out. Let's move another trade hub over to here. And get a bacterial spreader. And honestly, like, heat production is so important. Like, happiness from the Martian bacteria is cool. It would break point to the next one. And it would take 9 turns, but that one's about to die if the heat goes up again. So, I think that's kind of a losing battle. I think we just go heat. It's faster for microbes to spread in areas that already have some spreading occurring. Let's get that trade route back online. Let's explore nearby. That's a big water project. 50 water is enough for the next breakpoint. And cheap housing. We can get rid of the skyscraper. We can get rid of this energy-intensive project. You're about to finish, and then you're gonna go to town. All right. Oxygen factory. No, we don't need that. Space project, maybe. Probably not. You're about to finish. Your science production. I have so much of that, but we could go for some more. More science and happiness. Plankton is fine. Do we have more, like... I want more things that spread life. So, like, you're good. This space project would be good. Is it better than this? Probably. I already need so much tritium. Let's actually not do this project and do this one. And what else? I want this, but all of this is so tritium heavy, man. Like, what am I gonna do? Just, like, get more tritium? I mean, it seems obvious, but, like... it's harder than it looks, man. It's harder than it looks. I'm trying. Alright. More spaceports. I need more, like, robots for connections. But even the robots, right, they cost energy as well. So... This isn't a coastal city, so I can't build this here. This is too energy intensive. This is too energy intensive. And I do have water coming, actually. But I don't need food that bad. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. More power. People are happy. We did space stuff. As they should be. We have some tritium on hand. We have some exploration available to us. Let's go get a big tritium. This big water event would also be really solid. Let's do some kelp up here, or some plankton to go with that kelp forest. Seems really reasonable. Space happiness thing, I don't really need that. 10 per population, don't really need that. I need this city to expand so that I can claim more tiles. Probably right here. And probably... Yeah, it's fine. Let me give you this. You're pretty happy. I'd love to just like build this here, but we need more robots to expand it. For that, we need power. We're working on it. Terraforming. I don't need more oxygen in atmosphere. Like, I just don't. More tiles. I just said that was important, so maybe I put my money where my mouth is. Grab all this crap. Oh, I didn't even do you. Oops. But yeah. Grab more tiles. You may as well just give your speech. Instead of developing sandstones into being something good, we're just gonna put some things on it. It's fine. I guess you're not really gonna be a food area. I had hopes for you, but I guess that's not how that's gonna go down. So now this is ready to finish next turn. I feel like we really optimized that in a way that really gave us some serious benefits. Enable. I think that bus station is incredibly strong for us in this zone because we're already distant and we'd like to grow it even more. Shrubs or rainforest. I mean, shrubs need more heat, less water. Fine. Next. Any regional buildings. Like, you are fine. Whoa! Water barrage for 5 power income. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Isn't it? I actually don't want this project. Or I don't want this one. I don't want the one that takes tritium. I want the one that takes titanium. And I want the one that lets us explore. We didn't get space things to colonize. I don't know what triggers that. I'd like to know, but I don't. More titanium up here. Let's go here. Let's get a viewpoint. Just because we have titanium on hand. Trade routes are not being used. You don't say. Four into each gives you that in 2 turns. And then we can start working on the ocean. We are doing decent for Ad-Astra, Per-Aspera stuff, but like not so good, I would say. It's a weird like happy medium of like, yeah, some projects are working, others a little bit less. Like we're chilling. Let's do our exploration so that we see what else is offered. A lot of space projects offered to us. A lot of, what I probably need is a new city, because you can see how freaking quickly we fill them out. More projects being offered is fine. I don't even know that I want, like, food production. I guess I do. I just said I needed more cities to be, like, available. So, fine. I just don't want it to be in a lava tube. Maybe I'll do it over here, beside this dead volcano. Maybe. We need more, like, nitrates and stuff. Power has been a problem the whole game. We're just not going to have enough for you. Alright, support goes down. High-tech luxuries are in. I mean, I just don't have the science for it, but when did that stop us before? Coral reef or herring. Herring's good. A lot easier to put down. Put this over here. This guy here already could be a coastal community. Ever thought of that? How many tiles do I have? I have 3 that I can expand to. Well, Marsnet is good. Rainfall is good. This is good. This is good. I mean, actually, I don't need so many of these. All right, rainfall. We go over here and we can make rainfall increase. If we have silicates. We don't. I need that new zone. I need that new city to be unlocked. I do not have enough nitrates for all this. I don't have enough science for all this. Oh, what am I gonna do? Another science, and then I don't really care about animals, I guess you could say. Trade routes. 5 and 5 would be enough. I don't have any of that resource. I do have enough tritium coming in that I could probably do 5 and 5. 6, 6, 6, 7, 8 and 8. What do I need left here? I need 14. I just need to do 7 and 7, and then 4 per turn there. Okay, that works. I have the food stuff now. I have no energy. I really don't want to do a lava tube, even though it's on the coast. Also, because if the water comes in, it'll all be flooded anyway. What's this zone down here? Didn't we have a potential city that was interesting? A crater? Yeah, let's just found a city down here. People will just be happy to be moving in. Go here. We don't have enough tritium. We do have a lot of science. Mineral cave, we could make that a heritage. Mineral cavern, we can make that a heritage. Let's do that. I mean, I don't need happiness though. Like, why? It's because I don't have any power. That's why. So a couple of heritages, fine. People love that. People are super into that. Let's go here. More robots. I don't really care about science that much. More food. Space project. I mean, more things offered, I guess. I'll take the science for the sake of it. I'll take the the housing. I mean, like, it's all fine, you know? This spot up here has like a science thing that we could build on. But we're pretty much already like filled out. Nitrates would have been better spent on plant spreading, I think, but for now, that's what we'll do. And when's our next spreader coming online? 2 for plants. I'm gonna put this down now just so I don't forget. This is now like a power tile. Like it's really good. You're about to finish. You're about to finish. Not finish, but do well. Marsquake. I don't really care about the Marsquake. My people are pretty happy. 4 tritium. Review situation. Amazonas is the only city that we have to think about right now, I think. Dike. I need to go fetch some titanium. So titanium here. Any large titanium deposits? Not so much. We'll do a scan over here. We'll spend all of our energy on this bad boy, basically. That will give us what we need to build a dike here and a dike here. Water is here. Now this is a lot of water all of a sudden, because this was in -2 before, right? So why can't I build this because I don't have tritium? Okay, well, lions, horses, whatever. What do we want? What do we want? Space projects that cost things that aren't tritium. They don't exist. What's this? This project must be built on elevated. It gives a bunch of happiness. I don't care. I don't care. It's more trading. And yeah, I guess we just work on this because everything else we don't have the resources for. Okay. I mean, we just need to put more things into space, right? Like that is literally our job right now. We can't even put this down yet. It's annoying. Fine. We'll get some plants going though. More spreading. Sure. 17 for most places. Okay. Some happiness. What did I say I needed? Mostly tritium, right? There was a big tritium down here. And now I have the ability to connect. With a shipwright? Oh, you have to literally be coastal for that. Even though you are underwater, you're not eligible. I need a dock. More connections. Then go away. I mean, that's gonna take forever to finish. Can I find more silicates? I guess there's some right there. But still, we need quite a few. Elephants, polar bears, whatever. Not too worried. Silicates. Oh, I guess I could have gone for the big one. So you're about to finish. And then you just need me to find a little bit more silicate, or you need me to bring some in. Complete. If I had tritium, and I do, I could use it. If I have food, and I do, I could use it. If I had 2 more connections, I could get some happiness out of here. I don't feel like I need it that bad. I do have enough resources for that science structure, though. So, like, fine. We'll get it. What else do we have enough for? Happiness from water. Some power. Connections. Some food. Spreading that we've never been able to afford. Yep, interesting. More oxygen and stuff, I guess. Fine by me. Not enough to export. I spent it. Well, that was dumb. Wasn't it? Let's export our science for silicates then. Okay, oxygen keeps going up. Big city dude, but no. You get the trade centers. And power. This I can't afford, but I'll grab it. No available space project. I mean, watch me whip. You're about to finish. Then 4 and 4 would be great. To do that, I need a bunch more silicates. Big scan. Big explore. I can research 5 projects. I don't like the projects other than this one. You enable me to connect to things. I really wish I'd flipped these locations. You're about to be ready to get moved. There's an opportunity up there for some... Oh, Phobos! Oh, what do you know? We can do some space stuff now. I mean, I actually will do it for reasons, but I'm not happy about it. You have 1 robot and 3 homes. That would be 1 trade route. I don't hate it. You have 3 robots and 3. So if I replace something, it would be 2 trade routes. %33% less time is nice. But I don't care anymore. For that, I want more trade routes because I want to do more space projects because I want to win. So now, let's also start founding this city. A bunch of food and stuff, like we've got plenty. Not worried about that in the slightest. You can explore to there. I just want to move you. Go all the way down to here. And this will connect to them. Now, I don't care that I have a bunch of broken buildings and people are upset. That doesn't matter. What I do care about, I don't know why, is expanding to sea tiles. So now this zone has a tremendous amount of water and oxygen and heat, I guess. Maybe something won't be able to survive there now. The heat is so crap. 37 turns is like forever. Apparently I have a bug. I don't need more projects. More connections, maybe. You have a robot. You don't have many robots. So a lot of this stuff doesn't even, like, make sense. Let's get rid of these luxury technologies. I thought we were going to use them at one point in our game, but that time never came. And yeah, let's keep doing space stuff. 12 power and 12 titanium for 40 tritium. That could be really cool. Certainly could be. 12 and 12 for 40. 24 for 40. I mean, I actually like this big asteroid thing. 12 and 12. I mean, if I can do 6 and 6, then we're 2 turns to getting it. I can spend tritium. I can spend science. What is this? Projects proposed for every 4 people. That's not really relevant to us. I would think not. More expansion for reasons does work, but what would I expand to? We could get the silicate mine, I guess, for now. More housing. More people want to move in. Where do people want to move into? I mean, what do you want, right? You tell me. We could expand from this dead volcano. I guess people get happy when you do that, so fine. This is coastal. Nothing to put there yet, but fine. You know, just fine. It's fine. It doesn't really make sense to even do it, but here we are. Another trade route. Even though I lose more happiness overall, I'm happy to accelerate our speed. I can't ever build these. I really wish I had gone for a power build. Whoa. What are you saying? 25 support. There is no Earth conspiracy theory. Earth does not exist. Yo. Oh, I don't know about that. Trade embargo cannot trade with Earth. No. I don't think about that. No. Oh god. Let's just do this. That's fine. I think we're close to winning. We're just gonna wrap up a couple like loose ends here and there. I don't know why I'm focusing the oxygen. I should be doing the heat. Just throw a heat thing down. Rainforest or sharks, I mean, fine. I don't have an animal spreader, so it doesn't matter to me. More connections, like people and robots, that does work here. Like what for? I don't know. I've just got the connections. We'll figure out what to do with them later. What is your population? 2 and 3? Okay, well, there you go. Trade route. You're about to finish. You're about to do a lot of this. Research a project. I mean, yeah, sure. Like, whatever. Alright. I now have 1 million tritium. Very good. This is going to be able to finish, and this is not able to finish. But that's fine. We're getting some happy people out of it. If I can put this in a zone with our settlements, then it's better. If not, you may as well do seagrass. It grows a lot faster. Yeah, that can be overridden. I don't care. That's gonna take 2 turns, like, no matter what, so we may as well do this. We don't have enough energy for, like, anything. Let's grab some silicates. I don't care. We're at turn 55. Like, we're still gonna win this one with, like, a super high-star freaking finale. I'm just, like, a little PO'd that it's even taken this long. Is that, are those bugs still alive down here in the south? Yeah, they are. Look at that. Look at that. As long as the heat doesn't go up, they are surviving here and here. So, like, we're so good at not terraforming the planet that we're doing amazing. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I just want a new city, but it's not gonna happen. So let's take some negative happiness penalties. And yeah, do the thing. Doing great here. Yep, that's us. We have so much tritium now. It's so good. I mean, space project. If you're not a space project, I don't care. And then I need silicates. I've got a lot of silicates. You've got 3 and 3. We don't need this anymore. We get two trade routes right there. And that can start working on this. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Boom. +4, +4. Oh. The game has ended. I see. Oops. I really thought I had to finish the other one too. So rapid expansion, this is really fast. I felt so under the pressure to finish because I felt like we were so close for so long. But really, we were like really far ahead of the game. Like we were just crushing it despite not really doing much of a space build. Like I constantly went for other things. 57, that's a lot better than 71. It's not as good as 53, but it's better than 62 and 61, which we got on others. So, you know, in that 4 turns, 5 turns gap, you know, not like actually the fastest, all within 3-star rapid expanse on impossible difficulty here. There was some weird happiness problems maybe early, but yeah, we just made it work. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.